So listen, with the recent news that we've all seen, okay, of what's going to happen at Gitmo, yeah, make no misunderstanding, it is exactly what it is. And if you deny that, it will not be allowed here. Are y'all ready now? Are you ready to stand up and speak out? Are you quite done quietly submitting to the injustices that they're using? Because, what, you think they're not going to come for you? You think that somebody else is going to speak up for you if they do, after what you've done? The GOP used to be the personal responsibility party, okay? Then a Republican comes in the 80s named Reagan, okay, and shoots off this stupid-ass trickle-down economics, voodoo economics, Reaganomics down, and was surprised by the result that we all saw coming, which was a massive blow to the deficit, meaning that they were going to have to make up that money somehow because there's bills you have to pay. And from that point on forward, instead of just coming right out the gate and Reagan actually grown a spine and gone back to his roots of what was right and just for the American people, he would have stood up to it right then and there. But no, since then, we have been into a steady decline into fascism. This second, or even the first election of Donald J. Trump was not the start of oligarchy. We've been in an oligarchy for a long time, 50 years to be exact. Because instead of Reagan standing up and saying, listen, we tried it your way for a year and y'all just went nuts. Y'all got greedy. You started taking things that weren't yours. And you used the excuse of, well, I'm the government, as a way to get away with it. Or just give me one more chance. I promise I can do better. And when it doesn't happen and he says, you know what, we're going to go back to the old ways, the people, the party of personal responsibility, grabbed onto that white supremacy roots so hard. They were like, no, you give us a little bit of money, you think we're going to give it back? No, fuck you. Because y'all gave it back to the wrong people. Y'all gave it back to the rich people. And y'all thought that they were going to what? Grow a heart? Now, here we are in 2025, people bitching about not being able to watch over somebody working to make sure they're actually doing their job because the results of their labor will be crystal fucking clear. That we have a reality TV con man, a snake oil salesman, a traitor, a treasonous piece of shit, a national embarrassment, an adjudicated rapist, 34-time felon, someone who, when he owned the Miss Teen USA pageant, teen, okay kids, he bragged on Howard Stern about how he would inspect the back dressing rooms and catch glimpses of half-naked teenagers. This same man convinced you people that the black man in president wasn't born here, and y'all ran with that shit. You hang tea bags from your head and called yourself tea baggers and then got pissy when you got laughed at. You dumbed yourself down. You dumbed your kids down. You made sure that the public education system that was designed to be paid for by our tax dollars to educate the populace didn't do it. They just didn't do it, and teachers got underpaid, and y'all accepted it. Now y'all are expecting your teachers to literally put their life on the line to save your crotch goblin that you don't care enough about, because you cling to that Second Amendment right so hard that the price of a child just isn't enough for you. But oh, we hate abortion, so look how pro-life we are. While the Mango Mussolini in chief, are y'all ready? Are you done quietly submitting? Because you have the power within you to change it. The GOP, most importantly, people like Mark Rubio, Tim Scott, or Ron DeSantis. I'm looking at you guys. actually, I don't know, swallow your fucking pride. And I understand it's going to be bitter for you to get it down, but swallow your motherfucking pride. Okay? Go find your balls and stand up and admit that you were wrong. And that y'all stole for the last 50 years from the American people because you ran a deficit each year and you thought it was okay to borrow from the Social Security Fund and never pay it back. That's called theft. People who benefited in our government from insider trading, which is a felony, I'm looking at you, Pelosi, you need to come off of some of them millions. Like I said, it's going to be a hard pill to swallow, that fucking pride, but we're going to need you to do it. And then you need to stand up and tell that orange toddler, no. Use the might of the U.S. military. Actually honor your motherfucking oath. That's what we're asking for you to do. Democrats and GOP alike, take some personal damn fucking responsibility for the mess you created and clean it up, and don't half-ass it this time. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. And this stops. And it stops today. But some of y'all are so motherfucking greedy. You're so fucking greedy that you rigged the system against everybody and then went out and brainwashed a whole group of people using fucking religion. The day we leave that into mythology will be the day that we actually evolve as a human species.